Today, I overhauled the inventory system and I let you break time. So, first, I added this big brown clock. Here is the player for reference. You may also notice I added a little bag on the player that is related to the inventory. We will discuss that in a moment. This blue ring up here rotates fully once every second. This yellow ring rotates fully once every minute, and this gray ring rotates once every hour. There's some particle effects here. This little thing looks like it's harnessing the power. uh, yeah, just thought it was neat. You can break this glass up here. You can break this glass up here. If I could just get up there. There we go. And inside here is this little gem. This gem controls time. So when you get rid of the gem, all of time just stops, except you, because, well, the idea is that you're going to be like grabbing the gem and then manually controlling time, kind of like if you were animating the world in stop motion. I got this idea from a video by Cyanide and Happiness. You may notice the FPS counter now says, "You're in charge now, good luck." Yeah. So everything just stops doing what it's supposed to, basically, except a few specific things. Like you can grab items and you can fish, but like fish aren't going to spawn out of the ocean because the part that makes them spawn is stopped. And actually, I should probably write down to not stop that part. Hang on. Make fishing up fish, not stop time. And probably selling too. Okay, sorry. This becomes especially apparent when you notice the sun has stopped moving. And also, if I say, for example, bring a bunch of fish here, and then break time, they're all frozen. I can do whatever I want, is what you're probably thinking, except if you run into them, you still take damage when time gets unfrozen. But, until then, you're immortal. And I guess your hand is also freaking out. Yeah. Let me restart. Then I made the logbook freeze time entirely because, well, now I can freeze time and I don't have to worry about... Ooh, that's probably too many. And now I don't have to worry about like a whole typhoon of fish having to get loaded in and still spawned after I unfreeze time. Now the spawning also freezes. This works when I'm in the inventory as well. When I'm in the inventory, I can move around. This is because I did not freeze the flow of the physics time. This is because I need the inventory to be able to like interact with things. Like if time was truly frozen, I wouldn't be able to activate I wouldn't be able to activate items. See, like okay, well, see, now I can't unactivate the item. See, yeah. This includes everything like bosses, enemies, yada yada. They're all just frozen. Yeah. What else? Oh yes, I overhauled the inventory system. Uh, oh, sorry. I should probably get. Okay, so when you are in the inventory or in the inventory, because time, like physics time, can't be frozen for technical reasons, you're able to move around. I mean, I could just make you not able to move around in the inventory, but I think this is funnier because, like, I mean, you can move around and the enemies are just, you know, stuck, but, like, it's probably still balanced because, well, when you unfreeze time, you take all the damage you would have taken, and also you have a whole inventory covering your screen, rendering you blind. So good luck, running away effectively. Speaking of dying, uh, there's now two options when you die. You can either not have a freeze frame, or you can, have the freeze frame again. I also added a button to instantly kill yourself. The button is, I'm gonna let you guys figure that out on your own because I think that's funnier. I think it's just funnier if one of you accidentally stumbles on a button, you're like pressing random buttons, and you're like suddenly just dead. Yeah. Okay. Then I've overhauled the inventory. You may notice it looks entirely different, and it now does not show up on the top of your screen like in every other roguelike ever. You now have to open this menu, and now you put things in the hands by clicking on them. Then you put in the slot you wanted to go into. So if I say like 2, which by the way is we don't have that slot, it will say you can't do that. If I put in 1, it will do that. It will switch the items around. Pretty handy. You can't really remove items from the hands other than just closing and reopening the inventory, but it's probably not very big of a deal. The hands are the same. Well, they use a picture of the hands of the player. I am planning on changing that picture based on what character you have chosen. Yeah. The reason I overhauled the inventory entirely is, one, because dragging items around was really frustrating to have to figure out how to make it not shit itself and turn everything into a cube when only one thing was supposed to be a cube. And two, I think this is just something that might help me set myself apart from my competition, being every other roguelike ever, and they all have the system where the inventory is just a bar at the top of the screen, at least as far as I can tell. And that is why there is a bag here. This is supposed to represent your inventory. Yeah, I think that is everything I did today. Let me double check. Oh, you can't drop or activate items that are in the inventory's hands. You can't actually activate any items while something is in the hand. And then what else was it? What was it? Oh, first the items will go in the left hand, then the right hand. What was the thing I'm forgetting? What is the thing I am forgetting? Hmm. Oh, so there's an issue right now where you can only activate items by touching their name instead of like being able to do it with the whole item. I don't know why this is happening or even how, but it just is. Oh, and something neat to mention, if you have your inventory and or logbook open, when you delete time, oh, maybe if I have just the logbook open, oh, oh dear. Uh, well, this is probably fine. You're not supposed to be able to drop you're not supposed to be able to fix the thing anyway, but it would, or sorry, it when you pick up the item, it just completely changes how time works for the inventory and all that, meaning it does not freeze time at all anymore when you're moving, or sorry, when you're in the inventory or have the logbook open. So, yeah, well, I mean, this is because everything else is already frozen, so it's just unnecessary. Uh, yeah, I spent a while on this update. Sorry, sorry for sorry for yapping or whatever. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like my big brown claw.